What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zuxus, and today we're going to be talking about the best team, or the team majority of you guys are going to be using for assault mode Meliodas. Now, as you guys know, it's speculated or predicted that he's going to drop in 2 weeks. Now, I'm not saying he's not dropping in 2 weeks, and I'm not saying he is dropping in 2 weeks. I'm in between. I feel like they're going to drop a unit, right after the one, just for, people to regenerate their pockets, and then assault, instead of them just dropping assault right after the one. But it's all good, whatever they do, it doesn't really matter to me, because I'm not actually summoning on this banner, sadly. I mean, I might dish out a couple gems, because honestly, this banner, it's not like a banner where I only need assault mode. I need a ton of characters on his banner, so we're basically just going to be talking about the team you guys will mainly be running when you pull assault mode. Now, before we begin, make sure you guys subscribe and like. We're on the road to 1K subs. So, yeah. Now, obviously, majority of you guys who watch the JP, Grand Cross YouTubers who do showcases on assault mode and stuff like that, the team to run, or the team that's best for him, is him, Blue Draw, and then let me pull her up. Actually, where is she? Here we go. Red Melascula, right? Red Melascula is this team right here is the best team. That's his best team. Now, one thing about this team is that one of the units are not on the banner, and that unit is actually Melascula. So I know a lot of you guys won't have Melascula. So that's what this basically is going to focus around. The best team you're going to want to run. The realistic team, basically. Because I know a lot of you guys are not going to have Melascula built and stuff, because she's not that good. She's not bad or anything. She's just not, somebody you would want to max out. But yeah, basically I feel like for free-to-plays that decide to summon on this banner, your best team would be Assault, Blue Draw, and Green Derriere. Now hear me out. I scattered through all the demons and commandments in the game, and I, briefly scanned through the ones that majority of the community, the Grand Cross community, is gonna have maxed out. Now Derriere, if you've been doing Crimsons, you most likely will have her maxed out. Another one would be Esterosa, the green one, and then Zeldris, right? Obviously, those are the three that you would have maxed out. And if you actually summoned on the draw banner, because Global is the best version, they drop both green and blue draw together. So basically, if you summon and you manage to pull both of them, big dubs. You probably have them built and stuff like that, so you should be covered there. The thing is, nobody besides Amazing YT is gonna have, or Amazing Grand Cross is gonna have Melascula built out, right? Nobody is gonna have her built out, because she's not used anywhere. I mean, now I guess if you have her, like me personally, I'm gonna start maxing out all my commandments, because from what it seems like, the new reverse stage, the season 3, it's you only need commandments and stuff like that. I haven't watched Nagato's full live stream, because he's the only one that was live, I'm pretty sure. So I haven't watched everything, but I know majority of it is commandments. So I'm going to start working on ADing them and max super awakening them just for that, and stuff like that. But I think, obviously you're already going to have the gear for her, right? You're going to have the gear for Derriere. You're most likely going to have the cosmetics. Now, actually, I don't have the cosmetics for Derriere. I only use her in Crimson. I actually barely use her in Crimson. I only use her for Crimson Hell. Everything else I don't use. I don't use her ever, besides Crimson Hell. That's it. So I don't think it's necessary for me personally to max out her cosmetics and stuff like that, because I never use her, right? I don't like maxing out cosmetics for characters I never use. Yes, it is CC, and I'm going to do it in the future, but, I don't know. I feel like it's a waste now when I can use it on characters that I actually use, like, Gothard, King, or Meliodas, Liz, anybody, right? Now my draw, right? Not my blue one, but my green one is actually 86 stars. My blue one is just 66 stars. But I do have all their UR outfits, right? Their headpieces, weapons, and outfits, the cosmetic pieces, right? And they're all maxed out UR. I'm not sure if I want to max up the SSR ones because I don't think that's necessary. But if you did summon on Draw's banner when he initially dropped the blue and green one and you were able to pull one of the two, you should be fine, right? If you don't have blue Draw, you could still use green Draw because it's not that you want the passive. It's more you want the taunt for blue Draw. Now, also, this just crossed my mind, but another unit you could be using is the blue Derriere. Now, if you summon on the banner, which I know a lot of people did, she was already maxed out for you and stuff like that. So there was free pendants and stuff, saved for you. And she has the same taunt card. Now, I haven't seen like a full showcase on her ever since she dropped on JP, but I hear she's pretty decent. I don't think she's better than Droll from what I'm hearing, but I do think she's pretty good. In terms of the teams, right? I would obviously prefer Droll, but if you don't have blue Droll, this Derriere is a good option too. And stuff like that, right? The reason why I was saying green Derriere before is mainly because of her passive. With assault mode, it's like whoever the first one to attack is the one who loses the match, right? So what they did on JP is that they would like always skip turns until they got their ultimate. With Derriere's passive, that won't happen at all. So they'll be forced to attack you, basically. So I think assault mode, blue or green Draw, but recommended blue Draw. With this Derriere, for the general player base, will be the best team, only because you're going to have a Derriere already maxed out in terms of like, you're probably going to have her gear already. You're probably going to have outfits for her, right? Melascula, you're not going to have gear for her. You're not going to have outfits for her. And you're not even going to have her dupes because, again, on the banner, this is the banner, right? If I can just get it up real quick. Right? The banner doesn't have this Melascula on it. So, you could 6-6 the Derriere off this banner, right? And realistically, for free-to-play, you're probably going to want to build your team based off characters you pull from this specific banner, right? So, Estarossa, Zeldris, Droll, Derriere, Gloxinia. Those are the main units you are going to want to use for Assault Mode Meliodas' team. Monspeed is a no-go. I'm sorry. Bellion is a no-go. I'm sorry. You can't use Archangels, Golter. You can't use none of that. They all have to be either Demon or Commandment. So, from Gloxinia to Estarossa are the 5 we're going to be choosing from. Right? For the team you want to make up. Now, do you need to run blue Droll with Assault Mode Meliodas? No, but it is highly requested, or not requested, but highly recommended, because again, the taunt is going to come into play so much, and them not being able to petrify is going to come into play so much, and then it's like just going to go crazy. So plus his commandments is also going to buff up Assault's rupture card here. So I think the best team that the general free-to-play players are going to use is going to be Meliodas, blue or green Draw, but highly recommended blue Draw, and then this Derriere, just because, again, these are the units you're most likely going to have built out already. Gloxinia is a very good unit with this too, because he has Cleanse, but nobody's really going to have him built out. I don't even have a Gloxinia at all, so I couldn't personally max him out. But if you have Gloxinia maxed out, then you can alternate between green Derriere and Gloxinia. Now, I'm not gonna say red Derriere because she is horrible on this team. She has no place here, right? It's not that she's horrible; it's just that there's no point to bring her. There's no point. That's just a waste of a slot, in my opinion. But from Gloxinia again to Estaros, Zeldris you're most likely gonna have in the back actually. Like Zeldris, I feel like everybody's gonna have red Zeldris in the back, so you might as well cut him out too. Unless you're running a full brothers team, right? Which is Assault, Estaros, and Zeldris, which also works, right? That's another team a lot of free-to-players are gonna have, right? The Meliodas, you're gonna have his gear ready. It's just cosmetics you're gonna have to deal with in the future. Estarossa, I don't feel like a lot of free-to-players are gonna have ready. But Zeldris, I feel like a lot of you guys should have ready. But if not, again, the Draw Deldry team, or Derriere, my bad. The Draw Derriere team is the most casual team for you to use and stuff like that. So, you guys let me know what you think down below. I'm Zeuxis, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Later. Peace.